replace the coal.
Yeah, I think of it as like the energy resource. If we looked at it, if it had the same value as gold,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, if it was that same value, we definitely wouldn't think about what's the cost of extracting it because, you know, anyway. So is there any anything you would want to play for us that would be a good segue into any of the environmental?
Yeah, I would play
the mountain tune, but play whatever you want.
Yeah, there's a song I have that's strangely enough, it's called "Where Have the Mountains Gone?" And a little story with this is when I came back to West Virginia, I had been living for 30 years in California, in Los Angeles, and I didn't know about mountaintop removal mining. I hadn't heard about it. West Virginia being such a small state, you know, I am a very brief in California to meet the governor there. I met him when he was an actor because I'm in Terminator 2 for about 2 seconds.
Really?
And but you know, to meet the governor of California is very difficult. But I was back in West Virginia for a couple weeks and I met Governor Wise, but nothing about mountaintop removal mining. But then about a year later, just a few months, he had a town hall meeting in Wheeling, West Virginia. And so I asked him, I said, and I've been hearing about mountaintop removal mining for the first time, and I said, what is this? Explain this to me. What's going on? And he said, oh, we're just trying to make level places for people to live. and I didn't know. I said, well, it doesn't sound right, you know, but okay. And then after his talk, people just filed by me, older people, middle-aged, you know, younger, and they all said, he's lying. They do this where nobody lives. It's out in the nowhere, and you know they're not making places for cities or something. And you really gotta find out. You gotta go see these places. And I started doing that, and then I wrote a song for Governor Wise, and I sent it to him. I sent it to Senator Burt, and then I'll play it for you. It's called "Where Have the Mountains Gone?" Where have the mountains gone? Carried away by the miners. They was just doing their jobs, feeding their kids while the coal companies robbed. The government says it's fine, just making room for people to live. I'll never buy that line. We think until nature has nothing to give. Coal company stole like a thief in the night. I didn't see them coming. Now all the mountains are gone from my sight. I didn't see them going. My government tells me it's good for us all. I'm sorry I'm not buying. A coal company pays while my government crawls. They're shaking my hand while they're lying. Somebody stole my tomorrows. The coal company's packed and gone, leaving me here with my sorrow. The coal company stole like a thief in the night. I didn't see them coming. Now all the mountains are gone from my sight. I didn't see them going. The government tells me it's good for us all. I'm sorry I'm not buying. And my government crawls, shaking my head while they're lying. Where have the mountains gone? Carried away by the miners. Where have the mountains gone? Where have the mountains gone? Where have the mountains gone? Where have the mountains? Where have the mountains? Where have
thing there too. You just joined us. You're listening to Acoustic Songs Live at WNJR Studios, 91.7 FM in Washington, Pittsburgh area, and streaming at WNJR.org. Also, we are on instant messages at WNJR Radio. We have Jim Savarino in the studio. I would say he is a eco-troubadour also, singer-songwriter, and quite a diverse background. Jim, so that I could segue into that tomorrow we have the Ryerson Festival. It's at out in I don't know if you've ever been to Ryerson State Park down in Greene County. You're welcome to come and play. I'm playing there, and my I'll tell you that how I got involved in all this was I basically dropped a CD off at the Center for Coalfield Justice, and I said, if you ever need anybody to play at any of your events, I'd be happy to, donate my services, that type of thing. And I got a call a couple months later. I said, hey, would you like to play at our banquet? And I said, sure. And the next thing I know, Dr. Robert East has a program that Chip also produces here. It's called Earth Talk, and you might get in touch with him. He invited me to come on the show and play, at the banquet. So then the next thing, the Center for Coalfield Justice said, hey, would you like to be on the board? And I said, oh, okay. Don't know why you would ask me. I'm like, I'm just a singer-songwriter guy, I guess. But it was a really good fit. And then the next thing you know, Dr. Fleury called me up and said, hey, would you like a radio show? So it all came out of that one CD connection that was made, and now I find myself playing a lot of environmentally type shows out of that, and which is great. I was an environmental science major in college, and I got sucked into the whole internet thing back in 95, 96, and only because I guess I knew how to spell Unix, Do you know anything about Unix? Well, how would you like to be how'd you like to be a Unix admin? I'm like, okay. And so then that's where I've been the last 10 years, and that's a long story anyway, but we're here to interview you, so you're a physicist at your day job? Is that?
Well, no, I'm an engineer. I'm a systems engineer, and I work contracting to NASA. Like I say, I work from home, but I look at flight software and spacecraft for mistakes.
Wow, for like programming stuff.
Yeah, look in the code and look at requirements and stuff too. But like I found things here and there before they launch that were big mistakes. So that's what they pay us for.
Wow.
It's a fun, a little bit frantic but fun job.
It's cool that you can do it from home, and that gives you the flexibility to do the other music thing too.
Right.
I know, like I have a family, and I've got all these different things going on. So having that typical 9 to 5 gig and then trying.
Oh, it's impossible.
Yeah, it is. It's So I'm trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. That's.
Well, I intend to tour, and then I'll play. I'll play my show at night, and I'll do in the hotel. I'll do my 4 hours of work in the daytime, and I won't have to worry about did I make gas money at last night's show. I'll keep my day job. So.
We have Jess Sides that's going to be on here next week, and she's a local singer-songwriter from Pittsburgh, and she posted, I saw online that she's going to sleep during the day when the kids are in school, and then be nocturnal completely. I mean, because you really